Money. It affects our everyday life. But how do we make more of it? Manage it. And make sure we make the most of our money. Welcome to Money Mindful, a podcast to teach and support you as you learn to manage your money.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of the Money Mindful podcast. I am your host, Meaghan, money mindset and empowerment coach for women who want to connect with their future self and create the life they want to live on purpose. If you have been listening to the podcast for a while now, you will be well aware that I'm passionate about educating women about creating wealth and an abundant mindset. Our mindset is the foundation, if you will, for all the results we create for ourselves. Actions are important and definitely something we have to do to implement our goals, but without the mindset to back it up, it is very easy to fall back into old habits and patterns. Now, the reason why I focus on money is money can be the tool or the catalyst for how lack and scarcity show up in our life. And it can also be the barrier that we put in front of ourselves to either hold ourselves back from experiencing things that we want to experience in our life because we feel like we don't have enough, or it's the barrier we put in front of ourselves. It shows up by over-consuming. So we get ourselves into debt because we don't want to feel the way that we feel in our lives. So we go out and we do things like overspend because we want to compensate for that feeling of lack or scarcity or whatever that, however that shows up for you. So let's get our money mindset on track for abundance. Let's learn how to cultivate abundant money habits. I hear it so often, money isn't everything, or there is more to life than money. And the people who say that are absolutely correct. I agree 100%. Money is literally just pieces of paper and numbers on a computer screen. However, money is a super amazing tool for creating options in our life. It gives us the option to provide our families with top quality healthcare, buy good quality food. Having plenty of it, money that is, gives us flexibility and options when it comes to work. We can work because we choose to and want to, rather than because we have to survive. It allows us to take time off or be work optional if we wanted to look after a loved one, or if we just wanted to take some time off to do something else. It allows us to spend it on businesses and causes that we are passionate about. Money helps us create, it's like ... fill in the blank. It creates a lot of options for us. So I'm totally pro having money, and even more so women having money and having a lot of it. So now I'm not suggesting we all have to run out and become millionaires. It's up to us as individuals to create the income that we want. The trouble is, for so many of us, is that our experiences with money are often based on beliefs we are not even consciously aware of. We just react on default. We operate our lives through these unintentional beliefs that we saw or were taught as children. And now we just believe it to be the truth, right? Like, oh, you have to work hard for money. Money doesn't grow on trees. So today I want to teach you how to cultivate abundant money habits. I've also created a little accompanying guide that goes along with this podcast episode, and you can get it by going to the website www.moneymindful.com.au/money habits. Okay, let's get into it. How to cultivate abundant money habits. Number one is make a decision to take ownership of your financial destiny. How much money you make and how you manage your money is 100% your responsibility. It's not your partner's job. It's not your parents' job. It's not up to your business partner, your accountant. The only one who is responsible for your financial destiny is you. Own it. It's your life. It's your money or lack of money. To create more money and abundance in your life, you first have to absolutely take ownership of it as your responsibility. If you make it someone else's responsibility, like your partner or your circumstances, like the way that you grew up, or the government, for instance, you are giving all your power away. The really good news about this is that when you take ownership of your financial destiny, you can change your results. You can make a difference in your life because you are the one in the driver's seat. You might not know what you're doing at first, and that's okay. You're on your way to creating more abundance in your life. Okay, number 2, give your money some love. You need to stop ignoring your money and give it the attention it deserves. It's just like a plant. You need to pay attention to it. Not every single day, but just like a plant, if you pay it attention, attention in the beginning, like when you plant the seed, you give it some care and attention, eventually it will grow to be pretty healthy. You might need to water it or prune it a couple of times a year, but as long as you give it the attention it needs, it's going to blossom. And it's just like money. If you ignore it and pretend it's not a thing, we can create all sorts of unnecessary problems for ourselves. Overdue fees, paying for things like subscriptions we don't need, getting ourselves into consumer debt, and not understanding or telling ourselves we don't know where all the money's gone. Give your money some love. Number 3, be willing to be wrong about money and rich people. All the decisions you have made and the beliefs that you have created the life you have right now. If you continue to believe the same things and make the same decisions, you will experience the life you have now on repeat. If you want to change and create more abundance and money in your life, you have to be willing to change. You have to question all your beliefs about money, what it means to have money, what you think about earning money, what you think about people with money. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. Doesn't work like that. Therefore, you've got to be open and willing to accept that maybe you're wrong about money and rich people. Maybe you can have money and be kind and generous. Maybe you don't have to work 80 hours a week to earn the money that you desire. The key to creating more abundance is that you must be willing to change and be willing to be wrong. Your beliefs about money have got you to where you are today. If you are not experiencing the life that you want and earning the money you want, you have to consider the way that you think is creating that for yourself. If you have a lot of negativity towards wealth and wealthy people, even if it's unintentional, this is going to block you from earning more. Number 4 is know your compelling reason to earn more and set a goal. Why do you want to get your financial shit together? Like, why exactly? Now, there is absolutely no one answer to this, like no correct right answer, but having vague, undefined reasons is one, not going to get you the result you want because you don't even know what it is exactly that you want. I want to earn more money. What does that mean? How much money? For what exactly? How will you know when you have achieved it? It could be because you want to be work optional or travel more, or it could be because you want to create some financial stability or security for yourself. It might simply be because you want to spend more money on clothes or holidays or drive a fancy car. These reasons are all perfectly valid. The key here is your reason to earn more money or create financial freedom for yourself must be compelling and clear. If it is too vague, you don't really know what you're even working towards or know when you've achieved it. Like, how much is enough? You'll never have enough money unless you have a defined amount that you know that that's what you want. So to create something different in our lives, it requires our brain to think new thoughts. It's much easier to do what we have always done and think how we have always thought. To change requires effort. Our brain has to work harder. This is why we need a compelling reason and a goal to focus on. The effort required to change has to be worth it, or it's simply too easy to give up if you face any obstacles or challenges. And just know it's perfectly fine to start exactly where you are. Your first goal might be to simply pay off your credit card. Your goals can grow as you grow. Number 5 is take action. It's all very well to think abundant thoughts and be open to the universe and manifestation, but have you ever thought about what manifesting actually is? It's bringing something into being by taking action. Yes, for sure, of course, we can visualize what we want to create, but the action starts by deciding on purpose what we want to think and feel in order to drive our actions. But at the end of the day, we must take it, like action, that is. This doesn't mean you have to burn yourself out. However, starting a business, investing in passive income streams such as property or shares, creating a side hustle, or even just getting your numbers in order by creating a budget, this all requires effort and action. But so what? Isn't that what life is all about? What else would you rather be doing than working towards the life you want to live on purpose? Yeah? Take action towards that because that's what you want to create. Okay, number 6, we're past the halfway point. Decide your money story on purpose. So just because you got into debt early or didn't get taught about money by your family doesn't mean you have to carry that around for your entire life. You get to decide your money story on purpose. You are responsible for your life. Absolutely, 100%. This is great news because it means you get to decide exactly how you want to live it. You get to decide what to think about money. Do you want to think that money is hard? Do you want to think that you are no good with money? Fuck no. That is not going to get you creating abundantly. Now, this might be mind-blowing to some, but you absolutely get to decide your thoughts about money. Stop saying you're bad with money. If you want to be good with money, decide that you are and start taking action towards that. All right, this leads to my next point. Number 7 is invest in your education. Financial literacy and money mindset are 100% learnable. You can learn how to be good with money. You can get a money mindset coach and uncover all your money blocks. You can even work on it yourself. You can learn about investing, money management, money mindset, and business. It is all available to you. You just have to reach out and grab it. Become a student of the life you want to live. Study hard what you want to create. You want to make more money? Easy. Become a student of money. here is the thing, and I said it before and I'll say it again. If you keep doing the same thing, you will keep getting the same results. Now, more than ever, we have so much knowledge at our fingertips. Making money isn't a secret hard thing. Okay, you just have to stop telling yourself you're bad at it or don't know what to do. Make a decision that you're going to educate yourself. Buy a book, get a coach, do a course. It is completely available to you. And yes, I know right now it might feel really true that you don't know what to do, but if you keep telling yourself that, you will stay in that place of not knowing what to do. So a great way to move beyond that is at first just give yourself a little wriggle room and perhaps start focusing your attention on, I'm learning how to figure it out. You know, just open the door for yourself to education and believing that it could be possible that you could be good with money. All right, number 8, be open about money and surround yourself with people who make it. Talk about it with your friends and family. Be open about it. This is how we learn. I have learned so much about investing and money mindset just through communication. Being open to listening and sharing what I know and listening to what other people know. Surround yourself with women who make money and are not afraid to talk about it. If you don't know anyone in your personal circles, join a Facebook group. Listen to podcasts like this one. Reach out. Actively find abundant people. They are out there. This is how you learn what is possible, and it normalizes having and making money. Number 9, create the capacity to have money. And I'm going to do a whole podcast episode about this, but just in summary, if you suddenly come into a large sum of money, would you know what to do with it? Do you have an account set up to hold large amounts of money? Can you hold money in your purse without spending it? You might not have ever considered this, but when people get money, the first thing they usually do is spend it, or spend it mentally before they even have it. You need to develop the capacity to have money, to have it in an account without spending it, to have money in your purse without spending it. Beyond that, you want to be a good custodian of money. So have the ability to hold it. Not having the capacity to have money is why so many lottery winners end up losing it all. They don't have the capacity to have it without spending it. They don't know how to put money to work or just simply be at peace with having it. Just being at peace with having money in your bank account, having money in your wallet, and not having to do anything with it. Just being able to be present with having money. Okay, 10, and this is the last point. Create multiple income streams. If you want to work the 9 to 5, you won't hear any objections from me. But this doesn't mean you are limited to this being your only form of income. I think the world has just learnt the hard way that no job is safe. I think sometimes we delude ourselves into thinking our job is secure and stable. Like, look at what just happened with COVID-19. There are so many options available to you. Like, you can create different forms of revenue in your business. So what I mean by that is if you have a business, you might have a service that you're doing, but you also might have an e-course that you do as well. So it's not just the one thing that is earning money in your business. You might have investments, like property investments or share investments, or you might have a side hustle. Perhaps there's just something that you do to earn some extra income on the side. The options are actually really limitless. And if you get creative, there are so many ways you can create income beyond your main stream of income. All right. That's all I have for you today. If you'd like to work with me on your money mindset to uncover your money blocks and create like new results in your life, then you just have to reach out to me wherever you are following me. You can DM me on Instagram, you can message me on Facebook, you can email me through my website. If you're on the newsletter list, you can just reply to the email. As always, you can stay in touch between episodes on Instagram and Facebook. Be sure to join the Money Mindful email list. And if you want to get a hold of the guide that goes along with this podcast episode, just go to the website www.moneymindful.com.au/money habits. Until next time, have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the Money Mindful podcast. For more info, visit moneymindful.com.au. For future episodes, be sure to subscribe. And remember, the information in this podcast is of a general nature only and does not take into account your personal circumstances or goals. Please seek professional advice for your own financial needs. Remember to have fun along the way.